everybody, welcome back to the Man United Master League. Now, before we get into this episode, someone asked me to do a game on non-manual, so we will be doing that in this episode. We'll be playing Nottingham Forest on non-manual. Is that the right phrasing? I'm not sure. I thought we were playing Chelsea and Sheffield United today, but we're playing Nottingham Forest beforehand, so it's going to be Forest and Chelsea. Yeah, we're in the January transfer window. We're playing a game on... I don't know if I can do that from here. Do I have to do it in when the game starts? I didn't want to do that. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, we'll have to... Let's have a look. No, there isn't anything yet. So, yeah, the other thing is we're still looking to bring a striker. I'm probably going to make a bid for Ollie Watkins. I think he's been really good. And then the other question is I've actually downloaded the EA Play trial of FIFA. Or not FIFA, EAFC 24. And I really enjoy it. So would you like to see a Man United career mode on there as well, or another career mode potentially on there? Let me know. And I might be playing it on stream on Wednesdays on twitch.tv/culturedleftfoot for a bit of Ultimate Team. We'll have to wait and see for that one. But for now, we are going to get into the game. And let's see how I can do this. Can I do it in here, or do I have to be actually in the game? That's controller vibration settings. Let me just have a quick look in participation settings. You can decide who plays on what team. Is it in here? I think I do it in here, don't I? Edit personal preset. Yes. Okay. Right. So shot type basic, and pass support level. We will go. What's the system probably regards to pass decision and strength with control. Can be controlled, all a little assistance. We'll go with that. So it's not like we'll go level 1. That's fine, just a little bit of assistance. So there we go. We're going to be going into the game against Nottingham Forest with non-manual, whatever that is. And yeah, let me know what you prefer. If you want me to play it like this, or if we scrap this off and go to FIFA because it's got everything updated. And there is also going to be a Football Life update for 2024 coming out as well. So this may have a premature ending if Football Life 24 comes out, but we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Now, I'm already in non-Pro Evo mind. There we go. Because I've also been playing a bit of eFootball. I've just been playing lots of football games at the moment. So, well, we might as well have a little chat around what we're doing here. Let's put Mason Mount into the more attacking position, I think. Or does that... Yeah. Christian Eriksen is on an up form, but we'll bring him off the bench. Amrabat can start over Casemiro and his little chubby cheeks, and I think that will be all the changes we make for this one. We should probably drop Sancho, shouldn't we? Yeah, let's start Delo. Sancho's in the bad books in real life, so he could be dropped in this one, although not really anyone good and up for it on the bench, so we'll bring in Kobe Minu. Right, so let's get into the game. Look at that formation from Nottingham Forest. That is defensive. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the City Ground in Nottingham as Nottingham Forest are hosting Man United in this one. And it's the bright red home kit of Forest and the green and white stripes of Manchester United in their away kit for this season. And it should be an interesting game. Man United on a good bit of a form at the moment. Nottingham Forest are not doing too bad themselves back in the Premier League. And it should be an interesting game. So we're ready for this one then. Nottingham Forest get it underway with Mangala taking over at the back as it goes up towards Emmanuel Dennis. That's a good header from Raphael Varane. Amrabat looks out towards Diego Delo. Forgot who we're playing on the right hand side there. Amrabat squares it over to Bruno Fernandes. Goes up towards Mason Mount. Mason Mount just lays it off to Højlund. A good run from Garnacho. Oh, good tackle from Serge Aurier to win that one back as Mangala looks to break with Nottingham Forest here. Danilo will just recover that pass. Aurier lets it run but can't keep the ball in. So Man United build down the right hand side with Diego Delo. Amrabat just about gets that pass through to Mason Mount. That's deflected. Højlund can't quite get there. Good turn from Mangala there to release Gibbs White, and it goes up towards Emmanuel Dennis. And Lindelof goes over to Omar Richards, puts in a really good tackle actually, Lindelof, and that could launch Man United into a little bit of a counter-attack here. He's got options. Højlund lays it back to Mason Mount, looks to go up towards Højlund again. Steve Cook with a good header, and Freuler's there to just complete the clearance. Amrabat flicks it over towards Bruno Fernandes, cleverly lets it run across his body up towards Mason Mount, but overhit. Gibbs White will bring this one away. It's actually very strange going back to assisted passing when you're... obviously, I've been a bit more patient. That should be easy for Onana. A bit more patient with my build-up because you sort of have to be with... Oh, that's a terrible pass. You sort of have to be with manual passing. You have to be slow and steady and win the race sort of thing. You have to take your time. But with assists on, you sort of feel like you can ping the ball around a little bit better. But obviously at the moment that isn't playing true, is it? Bruno Fernandes into Mason Mount, who can come forward with it. And he's just got up to speed there, Mason Mount. Just trying to hold this one up and wait for Bruno to give me a run, but it never came. Rashford. Oh, I've tried to go a bit of trickery, but Steve Cook didn't fall for that. Mason Mount picks up the ball in midfield. Rashford looks up towards Højlund, who looks to turn away from his man, but Nottingham Forest, in this formation they're playing, are getting numbers back in, well, great numbers back. They're getting numbers in great amount. I don't know what sentence I was trying to say there, but I managed to get something that resembles English out at the end of it. Emmanuel Dennis. Back to Serge Aurier, and that is a good... That's not a foul. If you give that as a foul, as if that's a foul. Right, where it was given as a foul, and Remo Freuler will be swinging this one into the box, and everybody misses it. It's a goal kick. Mason Mount picks up the ball in midfield again. He's getting involved in quite a lot of the moves in this game so far. Mason Mount, and he's on it again, playing playmaker. And that's Højlund. Højlund, can he win it? It's bouncing around. Just couldn't get the right player selected to get a shot. I wanted that to be Bruno Fernandes, really. That's good covering from Martinez, but puts it out for a throw. Man United this time coming down the left. Garnacho, we've not seen too much of him today. Højlund in a bit of space, holds it up, flicks it on towards Mason Mount, round the corner into Rashford, holds that one up. Diego Dalot is just about going to get there and keep this one in, and Dalot's done really well. Can fire this one across towards Mason Mount, but Joe Worrell got a really good header on it to take the danger away. Mangala turns up towards Gibbs White, and you can see Nottingham Forest starting to break, but Varane tracked that run really well. Goes back towards Onana. 5 minutes until half time, and this, well, incredibly defensive formation from Nottingham Forest is working a treat for them, to be honest. Oh, Amrabat's given that away. We'll let him off. He's won it back. Rashford in towards Mason Mount. Mason Mount comes forward with it. Good touch. Mason Mount shoots. Oh! It was like a little toe poke because it just was in front of him. Couldn't quite get it on target, but it was a good effort from Mason Mount. He's sprinting here, nice little touch to get it onto that right foot and just not enough bend. Mason Mount on it again, lovely quick pass into Diego Dalot. Diego Dalot looks up towards Højlund. Højlund back to Mason Mount. Can he get that one through? No, it's just a bit overhit for Højlund and underhit for the other teammate running through, which I think was Bruno Fernandes, but we're getting close to time in this first half. Mason Mount controlled that ball well, but didn't do anything with it. 0-0 at half time. Yeah, so into the second half we go. All a little bit congested at the moment for Man United, which is much better when you're playing on manual, but not so much now as Mason Mount flicks that one out. That's a good ball out towards Diego Dalot. Can put that one in the box. Augusto heads it away reasonably easily. Amrabat's there. Diego Dalot just holds this one up. He's waiting for the movement. Amrabat eventually gives him that movement. And swinging the cross towards the near post was Rashford, but Diego Dalot can keep this one alive. Mason Mount can turn, shoot. Good save from Joel Pereira in goal for Nottingham Forest. Good start to the second half from Man United. Mangala out towards Danilo. Danilo goes out to Serge Aurier, who has men in the middle if he wants to swing across in. But he doesn't. He's given a chance for Bruno Fernandes to get back at him. Now the cross does come in and Emmanuel Dennis heads it over the bar. Good effort. Garnacho, Højlund. And one more to Mason Mount. Here's Marcus Rashford, who is fouled there, surely, ref. He plays on and we do win a free kick. Yes, this is a good goal scoring opportunity. Although I would have hoped that on, playing with assists, we don't need a free kick. But I will take every opportunity we get as Bruno Fernandes is eyeing this one up. Oh, it's not enough curl on it again. So Erik Ten Haag blinks first in the substitution game as Anthony Martial comes on for Højlund. Actually, it's a change up front for Forest as well, because Chris Wood has come on up front for them. The big Kiwi striker has come on for Nottingham Forest. I think Diego Dalot might be a little bit tired as well, as That's not a good pass from Lindelof, is it? It goes straight out of play. Rubbish. Here is Omar Richards holding off Delow. Delow's got back at him well. And the cross was cut out. Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho comes forward. Heavy touch, though, from the Argentinian. Oh, and Chris Wood is in acres of space, and subs normally score on Football Manager. But that is a great save from Onana. So another substitution for Erik Ten Haag's man as Diego Delow is replaced by Anthony on the right-hand side. A bit more of an attacking outlet on that side now. That's a good header from Martinez. Amrabat just has to hold this one up. Lindelof. Out he goes towards Martinez. Garnacho, who's been very quiet in this game. Bruno Fernandes back to Varane. Varane's going to try and get Anthony involved for the first time. Amrabat. This is good passing from Man United here. Oh, and don't know what's happened there, but I can't see what's going on. There we go. Wow, that was strange. I think we're still recording. Yes, we are. Okay, I'll try and edit that out in a way that works. I don't think it will. I might just leave it in. But we've got the ball still. No, we haven't, because Mason Mount's been tackled by Mangala when the screen went black. So, yeah, no idea what happened there. It looked like my PC just flicked back to the desktop for some peculiar reason. But here is Serge Aurier. Maybe it couldn't believe that Chris Wood missed that chance. Missed that one-on-one. Varane. Oh, he's messing around with it, Varane. Oh, Martinez. Very heavy in there. Luckily, the ref said play on as Amrabat comes forward. Just sort of hit that into Freuler, but Lindelof recovers it well. Rashford. Mount flicked on well to Martial. He looks for Garnacho. I did the skill move too early, damn it. Damn it. This, yeah, not playing my best. I think it is because I've been playing eFootball and FIFA, but again, I thought maybe I'm a bit complacent with the old assists on as well. Oh yeah, let's all just run away from the ball. That's helpful. That's very helpful because now they're going to be in, aren't they? Oh, and I was tracking that great save from Onana. I feel like the computer's a bit against me today, but at the moment it's still 0-0, so we can't complain that much. Lindelof, Garnacho, Fernandes. That's a good ball to find Mason Mount, and Garnacho's continued his run it, and he's left the ball behind, but cuts back. Does well. Garnacho. Mason Mount. Just too many people. Rashford can't get there to get a shot off. And yeah, we're just struggling to break through at the moment. And you just feel like Nottingham Forest might nick something here. Martinez. Fernandes into Mason Mount. Mason Mount sees the run of Anthony. Anthony's in a lot of space. Anthony squares it and he's not going to miss from there, Martial. Come on. God, we needed that. I've made hard work of this game. Bloody hell. So that's prompted Nottingham Forest into a triple substitution then. Scarpa, Toffolo and someone else on to replace Morgan Gibbs-White. But Man United have, yeah, toiled and troubled in this game with and finally get the breakthrough through substitute Martial as Fernandes into Mason Mount. Marcus Rashford can come forward with it. He goes up into Martial. Oh, try to feed that one through. Just been a bit too much of that. Bit too close together, hasn't it? Chris Wood is beaten in the air by Varane. It falls to Harry Toffolo. He goes into Freuler. There is Chris Wood. Neco Williams, great reach from Martinez. Garnacho looks up towards Mason Mount, who holds it up and puts it through to Rashford, and Martial's there, and it's going to be two easy tap-ins for Martial, and that is absolutely superb from Man United. 2-0. Yeah, good build-up play. Mount into Rashford. He saw Martial making the run, squares it across, and it is 2-0 to United. Two very similar goals, but Mason Mount has been superb in today's game. He has been the linchpin in this game, playing in that advanced attacking midfield role. And yeah, he's been really, really good as he's on it again now. Here is Rashford. And give it back to Mason Mount. Can he top his performance with a goal? That's a lucky tackle that, you got to say. Rashford picks it up, the loose ball, and that's 3. Come on. This is more like it on assisted play. 3-0. Rashford with a goal. Mason Mount running through. It turned out to be a good tackle that was from behind. The clearance then hit Mason Mount. It falls to Marcus Rashford, and he volleys it home. 3-0 to Man United as injury time is just ticking down. And yeah, this has been a bit of a walk in the park. Once we got the first goal, we knew what we were doing, and Nottingham Forest have just sort of capitulated which is good. Big save from Andre Onana from Chris Wood as well is got to be remembered there. Oh, that's a wayward pass, but it's 3-0. Good away win, 81, 87, 90. Classic Fergie time. Okay, so scores from around the ground then. Obviously, we won 3-0. Bournemouth beat Villa 1-0. Chelsea beat Brentford 1-0. Sheffield United lost at home to Crystal Palace 1-0. Fulham lost at home 1-0. So we were the only non-1-0 result on that first page. Tottenham beat Brighton Hove Albion 1-0 away. Newcastle got a 3-1 win at home to Burnley. Liverpool beat Arsenal 1-0 at home. Man City got a big win against Luton Town 4-0. And Everton and Wolves played out a 0-0 draw at Goodison Park. And it leaves the table looking like this. We're up to 833 points, 3 points off Forest in 6th. That was a big win, actually, against Forest. We are 12 points behind Villa and City in 4th, so a long way to go for those Champions League spots. Okay, so we're going to go straight into the Chelsea game as well, and we're going to leave it on assisted play. So you get a whole episode of assisted, so you can make up your mind to decide if we stay with this or not. Now, Mason Mount had such a good game, he's actually going to come on for Bruno, who's not loving life at the moment. Palestri will start ahead of Jadon Sancho. Luke Shaw will start on the left out there. And I think, Martial played well. So let's start Højlund and Martial up front for that one. We can put Malacia on the bench instead of Garnacho. Give him a rest. We've got Reguilon as well, actually. So we've got quite a good bench. We'll leave those big names on there. And we'll go with that. See you at kickoff. Hello everybody, welcome back to Old Trafford for another Premier League game. Chelsea are visiting Old Trafford and playing Man United as Victor Lindelof has the captain's armband for this one in the absence of Bruno Fernandes, rested and on the bench for this game as the games come thick and fast in the January period. And Man United rumoured to be in the market for another centre forward, so we'll have to see how that goes. Off the back of a good win against Nottingham Forest, Man United come into this one on a bit of a high. Chelsea playing reasonably well right now as well. And obviously last time these two teams met, Chelsea absolutely annihilated Man United. So United will be hoping on home turf at Old Trafford they can get a little bit of revenge. So these are the teams for today's game. Man United in their 3-4-3 formation. Mason Mount having a very influential game against Forest, keeps his place at the top of the point. Eriksen comes in for Bruno Fernandes. Højlund and partners. Goal-scoring Martial up front. He got 2 against Forest in his last game. Chelsea in a 4-4-2. Raheem Sterling and Cucurella on the wings. Aubameyang partners youngster Vitor Roque up front, and Thiago Silva and Wesley Fofana have the experienced and young centre-back combination. So we're ready to get going in this clash of the Titans then as Man United get the game underway in what seems to be a little bit of a dark Old Trafford. It seems, I don't know if there's a problem with the floodlights, but it seems to be a little bit under the weather here as Eriksen goes up early doors towards Højlund. Luke Shaw, who's getting a bit of an unfamiliar starting spot on the left wing up against England teammate Reece James, has actually created a bit of space for himself there, but he's got Eriksen a bit further back, and Eriksen can quit swinging across from deep. Thiago Silva gets it away. It's playing ping pong there. It's going to fall to Eriksen on the edge of the area. Conor Gallagher with a strong tackle. Referee just tells Eriksen to get up, saying it wasn't a foul. And Chelsea look to break, and this could be Chelsea's tactics to play on the counter-attack. We've got a lot of work here for Palestri, the youngster on the wing. Aubameyang turn shoots, easy for Onana to claim that one in his gloves. Man United is just moving forward. Højlund pulled wide, released Eriksen. Back into Rasmus Højlund. Eriksen's there again. He's just got Casemiro coming forward. Casemiro trying to create some space. Does get that one through and is caught late. And Christian Eriksen is a bit of a set-piece specialist. Loftus-Cheek having a talking to from the referee. He looks very angry at him. But yeah, Casemiro was just caught as he got that pass off. Yeah, there you go. Just caught the left foot of Casemiro. We've got Eriksen. We also have Mason Mount, but Christian Eriksen is much better. So we'll go with Christian Eriksen. Can he get an early goal in this one? It's deflected, and Chelsea have just opted to play Marcus Bettinelli in goal for some reason. And well, he makes light work of that save from the free kick as Loftus-Cheek goes up towards Cucurella, in towards Aubameyang, still at Chelsea in this parallel universe. Cross in, it's gone all the way to the back post, but Vitor Roque is never getting that. Højlund with a good turn. Mason Mount finds Anthony Martial. Palestri could be in, he's got plenty of space. Can he pick the pass? It's a good touch from Bettinelli because it stopped a definite tap in. And yeah, the goalkeeper that no one was really expecting to play, keeping his team in it there, Casemiro. Mount Here is Eriksson, just couldn't, oh that was Højlund, sorry, couldn't quite get it under control. Chelsea under a heap of pressure now. Eriksson. Casemiro. Lays it back to Lindelof, captain for the day. Palestri. Oh, Conor Gallagher in strong there, and referee says play on, even though it looked like it was off the ball. But Varane in quickly on Vitor Aloke, the youngster not really having much luck. Martial into Mason Mount. Tries to dink it back to the Frenchman, and Thiago Silva can only head it behind his own goal. Man United are cooking a little bit here. They're playing well. Christian Eriksen with the corner. Looks to swing it into a dangerous area. Conor Gallagher got a touch on it. Nearly put it in to his own net, to be honest. And Eriksen will have another go. This one's deeper into the danger zone. Oh, it was Martial with an effort. Bettinelli will say he had it covered, but I'm not sure. A karate sort of chop kick at it. Martial unlucky. Vitor Roque picks the ball up in sort of the attacking third for Chelsea, but they've been very quiet so far. Raheem Sterling into Cucurella. There is Aubameyang. And I went too far with Lindelof, and it's an easy finish. And against the run of play, Aubameyang makes it 1-0 Chelsea. Bloody Aubameyang. He's so good in this game. But yeah, I just, as soon as Sterling picked up here with loads of time and space, I was a little bit worried. Into Cucurella. He put that pass there, and then, yeah, I just ran... Oh, Varane. I ran Varane too far. Easy finish. And Man United, yeah, completely against the run of play, find themselves 1-0 down. And now have quite a lot of work to do as Cucurella goes up towards the goal scorer, Aubameyang. Varane does get in there this time, but Aubameyang's there again, and Onana reacts quickly to that shot, and it's a really good save. And, Luke Shaw didn't quite keep it in, but, yeah, Chelsea finding that gap. They're sort of playing more of like a 4-2-4 than a 4-4-2, with Raheem Sterling and Cucurella sort of drifting inside, because you can see how narrow Chelsea are playing. Oh, that was a very good tackle, that from Varane. Oh, I didn't see Chilwell there. I thought Palestri had a free run at goal, but he didn't. But yeah, we just can't afford to really dive in on Aubameyang. He's got a good turn of pace. Chilwell tries to put the cross in. Vitor Roque, good save on the rebound, and he's hit the side netting. Oh, Man United living on a knife edge here. Chelsea just have our number. It went in. The cross came in. A first effort from him. Good save from Onana. Second one, he probably should do better. Mason Mount, who definitely hasn't been as influential in this game as he was against Forest, but Højlund has released Luke Shaw, who cuts inside on his weaker right foot. It's hit the back stanchion. He had Mason Mount calling for it square, but he went on his own. And that's the first time we've really seen the blade go through Mason Mount, and look at the space Luke Shaw had here, and could have laid it off to Mason Mount. Went for it on his own on his weaker foot. Missed the target. Luke Shaw picks out Mason Mount, who's got plenty of space to run into here. Mason Mount, and he's just taken one too many touches there, and Conor Gallagher got back at him with a good tackle, but the ball is just not really leaving Chelsea's half. Mason Mount, Luke Shaw, Højlund. Oh, Wesley Fofana with a... Whoa, not a great tackle. Free kick. Right on the stroke of half-time. The referee is calling over Fofana. Chelsea have been tough in the tackle. It's just a talking to for the young man. But, yeah, Højlund went for a little touch. It looked like he got the ball, but referee said that is a free kick. And Raheem Sterling's in the wall. So let's try and go over Raheem Sterling. Yes, it's in. Christian Eriksen. Lovely stuff from Christian Eriksen. And it didn't look like he knew how to celebrate, did it? But he can celebrate with Palestri. It's 1-1. And I think on the balance of play, we deserve that goal, and we'll take it. Christian Eriksen, lovely technique over Raheem Sterling, which means he could get it up and down quick enough. And, yeah, absolutely no chance for Bettinelli in goal. And we actually put it in between Loftus-Cheek and someone, so didn't even have to go over the small man Sterling. But it is 1-1, and I think, yeah, on the balance of play, I think that is deserved, as Raheem Sterling picks out Cucurella. And this is what I mean. Chelsea are chucking so many men forward. They do get a lot of options for passing and space, as Eriksen trying to put Reece James under a bit of pressure. Varane was confident to let that one go, but as we're into the final few seconds of the first half, I think we're just going to hoof that one into Aubameyang, apparently. But yeah, that should be that. as we bring this ball out. And it is 1-0, 1-1, sorry, at half-time. So given how narrow Chelsea are playing, we're going for a change of shape in the second half. A bit more of a traditional 4-2-3-1. Luke Shaw goes to left-back. Victor Lindelof at right-back. Mason Mount in attacking midfield. Martial coming in off the left. Højlund is a sort of a lone striker. And, yeah, Palestri playing on the right, as you would imagine. But it should. And then, yeah, Casemiro at the base of the midfield. Eriksen partnering Mason Mount in there as well. Raheem Sterling up to Vitor Roque. It's a good turn, but I think we're comfortable enough to say Onana had that one covered. Wesley Fofana gets in there and wins a header. And Reece James is not going to keep that one in. So we'll have an early throw in, which Eriksen will take quickly to Luke Shaw. Mason Mount can see a big crossfield pass onto Dalot there. Victor Lindelof. Palestri puts that one through. Is that a foul? Referee says no. Bettinelli just thinks I'll get this one away while the ref's on our side. Mason Mount. Martial just knocks that one back towards Luke Shaw. Christian Eriksen. Good run from Lindelof, but the pass wasn't the best, and Cucurella can just deal with it. Thiago Silva. Martial's drifting inside quite a lot. But you can see we're trying to press them high up the pass, but they are playing through the pressing trap that we're trying to set as Reece James comes forward. Eriksen does well to get a body in the way. Reece James puts a cross in again. Luke Shaw blocks it well. It will be another throw in to Chelsea on this side as Reece James looks to take it quickly. And finds Raheem Sterling. Back to Reece James. Ball in, and Casemiro's there to nod that one away. Eriksen is not. That's not where I wanted. That is the one thing with assisted passing, is that sometimes it goes a little bit awry, doesn't it? As that'll be another throw into Chelsea deep in the Man United half. Yeah, there's no real fluidity as Pulisic is coming on for Vitor Roque up front. So I assume that'll be a like-for-like change. Conor Gallagher takes over. Palestri gets in the way, but it's going to fall to Cucurella. Another cross is blocked by the Man United defence as Aubameyang tried to get in there. Eriksen against Sterling. Sterling manages to keep the ball, and Loftus-Cheek has done really well. Cucurella puts that one in. Good touch. It's going to fall, is it, for Sterling? It's sort of bodies flying all over the place, and Eriksen can touch that one away to Facundo Palestri. Højlund. Palestri looks to release Mason Mount, and Mason Mount is surely going to have better pace than Thiago Silva, and he does. Mason Mount looks to cut it back. Oh, Bettinelli stuck out a foot. It was such a good little touch from the goalkeeper. And that is very frustrating. Eriksen, Palestri into Højlund. Højlund gets that one through. Mason Mount. Oh, Fofana's really well placed. And Man United just cannot get that breakthrough. And someone's got a free kick. Chelsea have. So plenty of substitutions for Man United and for Chelsea. Reece James is off. Trevor Chalobah comes on in the right back position for the away team. Pulisic with a good touch there, but it's intercepted well by Diego Dalot, who's come on for Victor Lindelof as Rashford is on as well. I don't remember bringing on Marcus Rashford, but I have. He must be on the left wing as that's cleared away. And Eriksen can't win the header. Here is Trevor Chalobah. Conor Gallagher. Oh yeah, I brought Rashford on for Martial. I remember now. And I think there was another change in there as well, but I can't remember what. But Casemiro's taken over the captain's armband from Lindelof. Mason Mount, that's better. That for a bit of passing. Mason Mount out to Rashford. Rashford looks for Højlund. Højlund flicks it onto Anthony, who does manage to get that one through, and it's chipped in. Oh, Højlund couldn't quite get the connection. It's kept alive though. We've brought on Sergio Reguilon. That's the other defensive change I couldn't remember. Oh, Anthony nearly got that one through. I tell you what, Chelsea are just about hanging on, but all the time they're hanging on at 1-1, they can go and get a winner as Pulisic takes over. Lovely flick out towards Trevor Chalobah. And we've brought on Reguilon for fresh legs, but Chalobah just brushes past him like he's not there, but that's good defending that. From Lisandro Martinez, 9 minutes to go, or 8 minutes to go. And it's getting pretty tense. It is getting a little bit tense. Now, this is where we could really do with Ollie Watkins to come on. But Mudryk comes on to replace Loftus-Cheek as that ball comes in from Chilwell. Varane headers it away. It's bouncing around. And, well, Mason Mount was trying to walk it out from the back. Great save from Andre Onana. There's Diego Dalot. Oh, I did keep it in. And I've won a throw, so that's all right. Oh, but it's been given away right on the edge of our own box as Pulisic picks out Sterling. Good place. Good pass out towards Trevor Chalobah. And now can we counter-attack? Let's go. Andre Onana looking for a throw in towards Eriksen, who's getting tired. Cucurella beats Mason Mount to the ball. Casemiro says, off you go, Diego Dalot. Get forward. He then gives it to Anthony with his fresh legs. Up towards Højlund. Back towards the Brazilian. Anthony. Oh, I did the trick at the wrong time. Did the trick at the wrong time. And Casemiro covers well. And Casemiro's had a very good game. Mason Mount. Lovely back heel to replace Christian Eriksen. Mason Mount against his former team. Can he get the winner? Oh, Bettinelli. Good save. Christian Eriksen with a corner. What can he do with this one? Christian Eriksen swings it in. It's too close to Bettinelli. It's an easy save, and this one's going to go down as a 1-1 in the record books. Yeah, an even game. I feel like we could have won it, though. So a 1-1 draw with Chelsea, not a bad result. Villa beat Nottingham Forest 1-0. Wolves lost at home to Bournemouth 3-0. Wow. Brentford beat Sheffield United 1-0. And Palace lost at home 4-0 to Fulham in a London derby. West Ham United beat Brighton 1-0. Tottenham lost at home to Newcastle. Burnley lost at home to Liverpool. Arsenal lost at home to Man City. And Luton Town lost at home to Everton as well, leaving the table like this. We remain in 8th. We are now 14 points off Aston Villa and Man City in 4th and 5th. Tottenham and Newcastle sit 2nd and 3rd behind Liverpool, and right down the bottom is Luton, Burnley and Sheffield United. The 3 promoted teams look like they're going straight back down. Okay, so the next episode will be Sheffield United and the end of the transfer window, but do let me know down below if you want me to do a FIFA career mode. Do we stop this one? Do we keep this one going? Do we scrap it when Football Life comes out, 2024? Let me know. It looks like eFootball Master League is not going to be happening for at least another year, so the Konami have completely balls in that up. But yeah, let me know. This has been fun. FIFA was good fun to play. FIFA does feel more modern compared to this. This does feel a bit older in terms of its mechanics and its physics compared to eFootball and FIFA. But yeah, let me know. I'm still enjoying it. But and also let me know whether you prefer manual or assisted, and we'll go from there. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.